Well, yes, exactly. The point I'm trying to make is that for most of you, the child that you sent us was the most powerful member of the family, which was a problem for you, but it was an even bigger problem for your child. Because what a child wants is to be a child, and what does it mean to be a child? To have limits. And too often your children were denied the opportunity to be children because you didn't set those limits. What we do here is as simple as that. We set limits and we hold your children to them. We hold them responsible. Think about that phrase for a moment, hold them responsible. Why do you think that's how we say it? Because that's what your problem children have been craving, being held responsible. Some of you, when you took a tour of the grounds, asked me about a fountain we have in the back garden. You know the one I mean, with a large infant playing with a turtle in his lap? And I always tell parents I'll explain at orientation. The statue is based on the myth of Zeus and Aliophany. You can just about make it out from here. Aliophany was a gorgeous water nymph who would splash around all day in her father's pond. And as often happens in these stories, Zeus noticed this nymph and began to pursue her. She did everything she could to evade Zeus's advances. He appeared in all sorts of disguises, and Aliophany wasn't seduced by any of them. But there came a day when he had cornered her, and all she could do was call to her father, who turned her into a turtle. Now, whenever Zeus would try to molest her, she could simply retreat into her shell. Well, one day a young child approached the turtle Aliophany. He seemed curious and friendly, and she began to trust him. But of course, this was only another of Zeus's disguises, his most ingenious, and he seized on his chance to take advantage of Aliophany. The truth is that inside each of your children is a god. But that means we must be more vigilant, not less. So go out there and enjoy the day with your children, and don't you dare let them manipulate you. That's Not a Feeling. Available in October, wherever fine books are sold. From Soho Press.